you be seated, that I just asked Mitchell, I said, are you introducing the darshan? He's like, no, you are. So I'm like, okay. So, there's a nice habit of like, when things happen in three, it's a chizuk, right, in Judaism. So when things happen. So the first time that Mitchell and Rochelle forgot that Aviva was at shul, it was like, okay, they thought that, like, Rochelle thought that Mitchell had taken her home and the vice versa. So for the first time, that's just a mistake. And then the second time it happened, they forgot Aviva here at shul, and you were much, much younger. I was like, the third time she's mine. So I still have hope. And that, especially things will go well today. You'll be so excited, you'll just leave and say, where's Aviva? She'll be at my house. So glad that you'll be teaching today.
I've got bad news for you. I'm the one with the car keys. Maybe I'll forget them this time. Okay. Shabbat Shalom. Today, I'm going to talk about the power of words and speech. There are only 2 instances in the Torah where an animal speaks. What are they? And I'll give you a hint. One of them takes place in this parsha. What are they? There you go. The first one is the snake in the Garden of Eden, and the second is the donkey in this parsha. The snake used his words for trickery and deception. The donkey used her words and ability to speak to help herself understand. She says to Balaam in Bamidbar 22:28, "What have I done to you that you have beaten me these 3 times?" She doesn't curse at Balaam even after Balaam threatens to kill her. Instead, she tries to help him understand, saying, "Look, I am the ass that you have been riding all along until this day. Have I been in the habit of doing this to you?" To which Balaam replies, "No," which is when he sees the angel his donkey saved him from. Throughout the entire parsha, Balaam consistently tells Balak the same thing over and over. "I can utter only the word that God puts into my mouth." 7 times. 7 times Balaam repeats this to Balak and his messengers, but Balak doesn't listen. Those words meant nothing to him. He ignored it because he was blinded by hatred and only wanted the Israelites to be cursed. Of course, true to his word, Balaam opens his mouth and God puts blessings into it, and not curses like Balak wanted. Out of this parsha comes Ma Tovu, one of the prayers that we say every single day. This curse is transformed into a blessing, an expression of admiration and protection. In preparation for giving this devar, I was having trouble deciding what I wanted to talk about since this is such a famous parsha. So I asked a lot of people for help. One of the people I asked was my roommate Sophia, who's a Christian. She and I have had a lot of discussions where we teach each other things about our religions. She even came with me to a Shavuot learning session a few weeks ago. After asking her, I decided to look at her Bible and my Tanakh side by side to see if there were any differences that could spark an idea. And there were, but after looking at it for a while, I remembered something. That one word, even one letter, can change the meaning of something. These are things that the rabbis argue over in teachings. Pages and pages dedicated to one word or one letter that could change the entire meaning of something. Something else Sophia and I have talked about is the word Babel, and the story of where that word comes from, the Tower of Babel. Words are so powerful that at one point God took away our ability to comprehend and communicate with each other, because with our words and understanding working together, we became too powerful and prideful. All this to say, words are delicate. The Tanakh teaches that life and death are in the hands of the tongue, Proverbs 18:21. Our words can create or destroy, heal or hurt, encourage or depress. These days, people throw a lot of words and phrases around without thinking about what they mean. When was the last time someone said, "I love you" to you, and you really thought about what that meant? This parsha reminds us that our ability to use words, speak, and understand one another is a blessing and not something that is guaranteed. It is our responsibility to use our words wisely and ethically, always trying to understand one another. Use your words for understanding rather than dishonesty. Be like the donkey and not like the snake. Shabbat Shalom.